Yo, yo. Am I live? Yeah, okay. What's up, Vegas, and whoever's listening? It's your boy, Eric Stackz from my rap mentor. And today, well, for those who don't know me, I'm a rapper and a rap coach. I specialize in teaching unsigned artists how to rap, build a fan base, brand, make money, and so on and so on. Today, I'm gonna have one of my special guests, one of my brothers from where they all started from Chicago, named Tony Gramz. And but before we get into that, well, let me tell you so you can know to stay to watch this. We're going to be talking about how lyrical rappers can make songs and still remaining, and still sound good while doing it. But before we get into that, you know where to find me at, ERIC underscore STACKZ. You can also listen to us live on Facebook, watch us live on Facebook and the Mixler app at Hot 702.5 FM. Let's get it. So I'm gonna talk a little bit into my brother call, but the whole concept of the show is pretty much for those who don't know the show, it's pretty much I want to bring people that's experiencing other influencing, social media marketing, doing music or whatever, and my whole goal is to get behind their mindset, whether it's their failures, their success, and just teach you guys through the whole little situation. So so that's pretty much what the show is about. And I got a little few announcements. I got my own little show coming up in Cali, so that's something new for me. So I definitely want y'all to stay in tune for that. So when my little brother call, he's definitely gonna we definitely gonna talk. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot more personal than usual because I actually grew up with him. So this is where it all started. So y'all definitely gonna like this one. And he's a battle rapper, out of Chicago, definitely killing the game. So y'all definitely I feel like y'all gonna enjoy this one. So yeah, that's the conversation that we're gonna have. So in the meantime, I'm gonna tell y'all about a little show I got. Shout out to Orange County. No, what is it? It's like I forgot the name of it. Don't judge me. But yeah, I'll have my first little show. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yo, hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's good, man? Yeah, you hear me? Hello?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, Tony. You can hear me, bro? Yo, you can hear me? Hold on, I don't think you can hear me. Yo, you can hear me, man? Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, my bad. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, you on live, man. I was telling them, man, this is my little brother from Chicago, Tony Gramz. So today, I know I just called you randomly. So today, the main concept is going to be, we're going to be talking about how rappers can, be lyrical while also making a good song. And we're going to use battle rap a lot since I know you got into the battle rap circuit. We're going to use that a lot to get them a little bit of example because I do the rap mentor, so we're teaching, entertaining, educating, inspiring at the same time. But before that, man, I want to get into a little backstory. I want them to know, bro. I'm happy to have you on here. So the whole concept of the show is I pretty much I like to pick people that I feel like is really knowledgeable, so whether it's influencers, music artists, whoever, business people, so on and so on, to get through the, to get behind a mindset, whether it's, through their success, failures, or blah, blah, blah. So by that being said,
Right.
I know all this stuff. So I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions. So don't so much speak to me, speak to them on this situation, but tell me where you from.
Right. Well, I'm from Chicago, the South Side. I grew up there all my life,
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I spent a lot of time in Mississippi. That's kind of where I developed, I guess I would say, my sound.
Oh, that's how you
Because I was in Chicago. Yeah, growing up in Chicago, when we first started rapping, because if people don't know, well, I'm sure people don't know, but we started rapping on the same day at the same time because we got put on punishment. That's the story we always tell. What I'm saying? We got put on punishment. They had nothing else to do but write a rap. So that's how we started rapping. But you know what I'm saying? Going out in Chicago, being a lyricist, was always big, you know what I'm saying? Common, Twister, Lupe, you know, so we real big on, you know what I'm saying, having bars in Chicago. Well, at least we used to be, but now with drill, that kind of fell off.
Yeah, but at least we used to be.
Yeah, when we were growing up, you know what I'm saying, it was real big on being able to actually rap, being able to spit, you know what I'm saying? So when I moved to Mississippi and I started to listen to other artists like Gucci Mane, Gotti, Dolph, OG Boo Dirty, Don Tripp, I started to develop like a slight Southern accent to go along with my Chicago accent. You know what I'm saying? And I started to develop a little more drip in my sound.
Drip.
And, you know, that was kind of how I transitioned from being, you know what I'm saying, a strict lyricist into, you know what I'm saying, focusing on making good music. That was when I realized, you know, you didn't have to be the best lyricist to have a good sound and make a song sound good. You know?
Okay, so personal question. Like, I'm gonna ask questions I don't even know. Personal question. You said okay when you moved to Mississippi, you start learning like you know the drip, the South. You know what I mean? Was it hard to transition from being a lyrical person? Because I know a lot of times when we first started rapping, we was more heavy on the lyrics. So was the transition from lyrical to adding like you know the sauce and the swagger to it? Was it a hard transition or what? Like take me through your process. What you was thinking at least.
Well, I wouldn't say it was hard. It just kind of came naturally because I was listening to the music so much that without me even thinking about it or without me even knowing, it just had such a big influence. So I wouldn't say it was hard. It just gradually happened without me even thinking about it.
Okay. So
you know?
who would you say was like the first artist that kind of like, okay, did you subconsciously make the decision to switch over to like adding more like, you know, sound and more of a swag to your music, or did you when you moved out there did you notice like, wait, okay, maybe I need to add a little more swagger? Well, basically what I'm trying to say.
Nah, it was more so like I started listening to the down south music and I really loved it, you know what I'm saying? That was all I was listening to a lot. So, you know, I started to make music that catered to that sound per se. But I was such a lyricist at heart that I couldn't I didn't fully just transition. So I don't completely sound like a Southern artist. But I don't sound like a Chicago artist either.
Yeah, I do respect that about your music too, because what I like about
it was just a blend.
Yeah.
It just kind of blended on its own.
What I like about it, you still keep like your lyrics and stuff. Like you keep enough lyrics so you can be respected, but you also keep the swagger. Because some people can't blend the two. So was it hard for you to blend the two, or? Hello. Okay.
It wasn't hard. It was just a lot of practice and growing as an artist. You know, nothing happens overnight. It's just, you know, when you love your craft and you want to perfect your craft and you do it well, you're never gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? No matter what no one says, you're never perfect.
Yeah.
So it's just as long as you continue to try to grow, and as long as you're willing to grow, it'll just happen naturally. You know, you'll just get better. It's like shooting jump shots over and over and over. You don't wake up shooting, you know what I'm saying, like Stackz. Or you don't wake up shooting like Kirby. You know what I'm saying? It takes repetition. You know, repetition. When you shoot so often and you learn, okay, if I keep my elbow in a little bit, you know, it helps my aim. Okay, if I bend my knees a little more, it helps my, you know what I'm saying, my distance.
Okay,
it's just, you know, it's just repetition and learning.
So me knowing you personally, like I know you personally, you know me, and you grow really fast. So I don't know if you believe it or not, but to me, you seem to grow very fast and learn like this music very fast. So do you contribute that? Was it just natural, or do you contribute that to you listen to, or what? Like take me, like what? You know, tell me.
It's a combination of a lot of things. You know, I got a lot of people in my circle whose musical opinion I value. You know what I'm saying? I.e. you, Faceless, Boy, you know, and then I even have people that are not artists per se, but just, you know what I'm saying, that really listens to music a lot, and I give their input too, you know, do this sound good to you? And I take a lot of those things and I combine them, you know? I don't take everything someone said 100%, but I take things that I feel like I can apply to myself. I take things that I feel like I genuinely like. You know, some people may say, you should spit more, you should have more content. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, if I overdo the content on a song like this, it's gonna take away from the song. It's gonna sound too rapidy rap. I don't want it to sound too rapidy rap. You know, I have songs where I want it to be rapidy rap, but this may not be that particular song. You know, so I may take what they say and apply it to another track or another type of song. Okay. But if I'm trying to make that type of song, then that input doesn't really relate to this type of song that I'm trying to make.
Okay. So I see what you mean. So like you take most information, but you just have a good judgment on when to apply it and when not to.
Yeah, and then not only that, but I listen to myself on repeat a lot. Like people take it as me being full of myself or me being cocky and just wanting to hear myself rap. And that may have like 25% to do with it, but 75%. Yeah, of course. You know, I like me. I love me. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody else love me. I love me.
I love you too.
You know?
I love you too.
but you know what I'm saying? Most of it is me listening to myself and critiquing myself. Because that's how me and you became good artists. You know, we sit back, listen to music, and, you know, no matter how good an artist is, we find something about them that we don't like. No matter how much we love them. Ludacris is our favorite artist growing up, but we found something about Luda that we wasn't fucking with. We found something about 50 that we wasn't fucking with.
Don't even judge us. Something about Pac.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
thugs, don't judge us. We love y'all.
You know, so I listen to myself, and no matter how much I like the song, I can always pick myself apart. And believe it or not, I apply that to battle rap.
Yeah.
It don't matter how good I think it don't matter how good I think my opponent is. I'm gonna find something to break down. I'm gonna find something about them that I don't like, and I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah, that's what I said too, bro. That's why I say what you done too, bro. Like maybe since I'm already holding down the rap mentor, don't take my space, but you could take the the battle rap mentor. But it's all said and done. Hey,
I mean, I don't think I'm that good at it to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be a mentor at it. I think I still got a lot to learn.
Like in my opinion, man, like I don't think I'm the best at this either. But I feel like, you know, before we get on the battle record, this is a good thing because I definitely want to, you know, be doing that. But before we get on that, like you said, we've been doing it since we was younger. Like we've been, little did we know, like critiquing what we loved about them, what we didn't like, applying it to like our stuff. It helped us like unknowingly. Like I didn't even know I was capable of this until I just thought about like me and you. Like this conversation we having right now, bro, we do this on the phone every day. Me and you had 2-hour radio.
I told you that. You don't want to give me more credit, but I need some credit on one of these descriptions or something. I told you, bro, you should start like a podcast or something, and these conversations we have, you should turn it into something.
Yeah,
I told you that. I was on the train one day. I remember telling you that.
I forgot. I got bad memory. I don't even remember rhymes. But yeah.
Yeah, man, put my name in the description. Like, I need co-executive producers.
Give your some respect.
Give me something.
My rap mentor featuring Tony Gramz. Matter of fact, before we even get into the conversation, tell them where to find you at, bro. Tell them where to find you.
Oh man, Instagram at OMG. That's Tony separated by underscore. OMG underscore that underscore Tony CHAPS underscore TONY. Facebook Spool of Love, or you could add my go like my artist page Tony Gramz TONYGRAMZ. Snapchat Raphael Tony. I don't really see myself into Twitter like that. You know,
that's
non-existent. You can find some music on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. Just type in Tony Gramz, CONYGRAMZ, and you'll find it. I just released a song on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all of that, called RNND, Real Niggas Never Die. I also just released a video to it. You can find that on YouTube, Tony Gramz, RNND, Real Niggas Never Die.
Right, I'm definitely
that's what I'm doing right now.
When we get off, I'm gonna definitely have you send me them links because I can't spell all that. But yeah. So speaking now, if y'all just tuned in, this show is about how to be lyrical while still sounding good, still sounding pleasing to the ear. Because in my opinion, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me, or if you don't, Tony, tell me. But most lyrical artists, in my opinion, struggle with making the music sound good. It's only a rare few that I think can put them together.
Yeah. J. Cole just got good at it. J. Cole just got good at it, and Kendrick is one of the rare artists that came in with that.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
almost
he was a
super
rare.
lyrical and sound good. He's rare.
Yeah, he came in with that gift. That's
Uh huh.
rare though.
And that's probably from tons of studying. So
But yeah, I definitely agree. I hear a lot of artists coming up, like people that I know personally, that like feel like they can out rap me because they hear the music that I make, and I kind of dumb myself down a little bit just for the sake of making a good
yeah, they
song.
don't
And
realize
then we
like
talk music,
a good
and then
song.
when we talk music, they say things like, you don't have bars like I do, and I'm like,
I'm
that's not true
capable.
at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
you just haven't seen it. You haven't witnessed it. Which
yeah. What
that
people
was
gotta
part of the
realize
reason why
is,
I wanted to get into battle rap.
uh-huh.
I felt like it was a way for me to be able to show off my true skill, which is lyricism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so to get into that, before you even like what got you into battle rap? Because I know this fairly a new venture for you, right? Even though when I heard
Yeah,
your stuff, it don't sound like you knew, but it's fairly a
yeah.
new
I'll be
venture for
having
you.
my third battle. I'll be having my third battle October 27th in
Oh,
Louisville, Kentucky.
this your first time battling Kentucky?
You said this is my first one?
How you ever had any battles in Kentucky before? Because we obviously know you from Shot Town.
No, this is my first one.
Okay, okay,
This is my
okay.
first one.
Yeah,
That nigga
yeah.
finna die though. He's finna get cooked.
For to be a homie.
He's finna get cooked.
So what got you okay. I kind of know what got you, but take me back. What made you even start to have a love that made you? Because I know we all used to watch battle rap a lot. That was also what kind of helped our lyrics.
Yeah.
But what made you like take me back emotionally? What made you say, man, you know what? I think I want to jump in the ring and do this myself.
Man, well, I'm just a fan of it, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
watch battle rap a lot, and I had got to a point where like the politics of of creating music and trying to be an artist and getting a deal and everything, like I'm
Tell
just
me
not for it.
about
I
it.
don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I like making music, but I don't like, you know what I'm saying, all the other things that I have to go through to be successful at that.
Uh huh.
You know, so I had made up my mind, like, okay, if this music don't take off by a certain age, you know, so I gave myself a feeling, if the music don't take off by a certain age, I'm going to transition into battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't even reached that age, but I was watching the battle one day, and I was like, man, I'm ready. I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to do this. You know, so it was really spur of the moment. It really was. It
Yeah, I
was
feel like
just
it
like
was
a
always
snap
decided.
decision. Like I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I just moved to Louisville. My move to Louisville came out of nowhere. Like, I just woke up in the morning, called my girl in Louisville, and was like, hey, come get me. I'm gonna move out there, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Speaking of that too, bro, you was in Vegas with me. We was kicking it in Vegas like the day, like 2 days before. I woke up, I called you. I was like, "What up, bro?" You said something like, "What?" You was just there, like.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just spontaneous. You feel me? A lot of
Uh
things that I do is spontaneous, which is a gift and a curse.
huh.
But like I said, it was just like I was just watching the battle, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this. I
So
want to at least try it out. You know, if I don't like it, then I won't do it no more. But I want to at least try it out. Like right
yeah,
now,
yeah. So
I did.
I feel like I always like not to be biased there, but I tell you the real. You know what I mean? I didn't think you was gonna be that fucking good on your first time. Like, not the lyric part, but what I really like the way you performed. Because usually, like most lyrical people, I ain't gonna say most, but usually a lyrical rapper can transition decently to a battle as far as bars go. But usually, what they lack in is the performance, the confidence of the ring, the environment. So before we even get into like the breakdown as far as like being lyrical and making it sound good, what do you contribute that to? Like just being natural with the performance, and even though it was new for you.
Mm, it was a combination of things.
Mm-hmm.
One, it was studying battle rap and knowing what I, you know what I'm saying, watching my favorites and figuring out what I needed to do to be successful at it.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's one. Two is being a performer on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I did a lot of shows on stage, so you know I kind of learned how to move the crowd or get the crowd's attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if at least get their eyes on me because I know my bars is enough to keep their attention.
Mm-hmm.
So you know I have to kick it off, make them at least look at me or make them listen. And once they look at me and listen, then, you know, my bars will take care of everything else. That's number two. And number three is I'm one of those people, if I do something or if I'm taking up something, I want to be all around good at it. I'm one of those people I don't like to have a spirit weakness. You know, like all of my favorites in anything are people that don't have a clear weakness. Kobe, and battle rap, Sue Surf. When it comes to music, UFC, George St. Pierre, John Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to battle rap, Stu Surf, A-Bird, you know what I'm saying? Hitman Holla. You know, I like people that don't have a clear weakness. You know, when you gotta stand face to face with these people, what is your plan of attack?
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing you can really exploit. So the only thing you can do is try to do it better than them.
Yeah, it makes it.
And I'm gonna make that hard on you.
Yeah, it makes it a lot harder.
I'm gonna make it hard on you.
So, even another personal question, because what's good about this show is I like to ask stuff that I don't know, so I can look back and learn stuff. So I've never did battle. I'm a fan, probably just as much as a fan of you, but I never jumped in the ring.
I think you'd be cold though.
Yeah.
I think you'd be cold.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna have to get like 2-3 battles in just to let them know like Stackz don't play with the battles. But what's the transition? Because like you said earlier, you was like you kind of learn how to perform by being in front of the crowd doing your actual music. So what do you think's the difference as far as like performing with your real song and performing during a battle? Because it has to be some difference, right?
Well, when you're on stage, there's a lot of light, a microphone.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of light, a microphone, you know, jumping around, being overly hyped. And then you have the music to back you up. But in battle rap, it's like, it's none of that. We're looking at you. Yeah. What are you about to do? Okay, you don't have no help from a beat. You don't have a hype man. You know what I'm saying? What are you about to do? Ain't no beat. But you spitting, we listen to what you're saying. Now you could do some movement. You could do some movement that's an antics to enhance what you're saying. But at the end of the day, you still have to be saying something. What you got to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now that
so that's the difference.
And now that I think of it too, it is kind of different. And then another thing too, you actually got an opponent that can press you. I ain't think about that either. That can press you.
Yeah.
So you got to be emotionally. Yeah,
that's true. It's a competition. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight.
Like I'm assuming you have to be emotionally fit too. If someone getting in your face, pressing you, right? Especially you.
It's a difference between like have you ever seen like those like karate people? And, like, sometimes they have those competitions where, like, they're just standing in the middle of a mat doing a bunch of moves. They're by themselves, but they doing flip kicks and, you know what I'm saying, jumping, spin kicks and little Ryu type kicks and shit. Like, okay, yeah, but when somebody's standing in front of you, what the fuck you going to do then?
Yeah, pressing you and that can potentially...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's pressure then. Yeah, it's different. It's pressure then. You know what I'm saying? It's one-on-one. It's mano-a-mano. So, you know what I'm saying? This ain't shadow boxing. This ain't punching no speed bag. This ain't punching no punching bag. No, you got somebody that's gonna punch back.
I was just looking at
you know what I'm saying? When you swing, they gonna die. When you swing, they gonna block. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get through to that?
Yeah, you know we like to use analogies. I was just looking at something about MMA, like Shell Sonny. I was looking at one of his little podcasts, and he was saying like, I ain't gonna go too much into it, but he was just basically kind of like what you were saying. He was saying like he knows some people that's really good in the locker room, in the training room. You know what I mean? They're good at sparring, hitting the bags. But they say when they get pressured under the light, they, you know what I mean, they fold. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for real.
So
that's what it is. Cause I done seen like I done been to battles where like the dude standing outside telling how prepared he is. How he finna cook this nigga, and you know what I'm saying, woo out the band, woo, and then the other guy ended up going first. He done had a good performance, and now this nigga wipes the sweat off his forehead, you know what I'm saying, brushing his eyebrow, getting that sweat off his eyebrow, he gets the racket, he gets 5 bars in, and now he's freezing up, you know what I'm saying, the crowd don't react, how he think they should react, now he, you know what I'm saying, looking around trying to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be prepared for this. I was prepared for that my first battle. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? They might not going to react to this, but my whole thing is, when it comes to battle rap, if you writing bars, because a lot of people equate their wins to the type of reactions that they get.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I think reactions have about 50% to do with it,
Mm-hmm.
but the other 50% is your material.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
Material, like,
So like some people get out there and they write for crowd reactions, so when the crowd don't react, they get discouraged.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They get shook, and then it's, you know what I'm saying, they fall apart. They break under pressure. Me, I don't write for crowd reaction. You feel me? I know that I'm good enough that they're gonna react to a lot of this shit because it's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not writing for crowd reactions. I'm writing for some shit that if I heard a nigga saying this, so I say, God damn, that nigga spit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm writing for. I'm writing for my self satisfaction.
Yeah, because
if I feel like this shit hot, if my inner circle feel like this shit hot, then I'm sure everybody else gonna think this shit hot. But if they don't react, that's not gonna slow me down. I'm gonna keep rapping.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my material off. That's rule number one.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number one: get your shit off.
Get your shit off. Yeah,
rule number one: get your shit off. Let everything else fall in place, but get your shit off.
Get your shit off, or take that rule number. Take that rule. Get your shit off. Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's hard to sell.
Let everything else fall into place.
Yeah, it's hard to sell. Like, don't get me wrong, because like you said, like I do believe, like, yeah, the main thing is what you're saying, and you know, obviously you got to sell it, but it's hard to sell trash. So if I feel like you said, if you write for just crowd reactions, you don't get it. It kind of like take your energy down, because a lot of it is due to energy too, ain't it? Like a lot of that is energy that helps your performance too, right?
Yeah.
Because I could tell, like, when you, I see certain lines where you were saying, you know, I watch every little thing. I'm a mentor. So I'm watching every little thing. So I see you and I can tell, like, you know when to, like, feed off the energy of the crowd. You know when to tone it down. You know when to bring it up. You know when to laugh. You know when to get aggressive. Like, you're a real balanced battle rapper, bro. It's hard to believe that you just started this.
Now, one thing I will say, though, is that when the crowd not fucking with you, it can bring your energy level down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can bring your energy down. But again, you still got to get your shit off.
Mm-hmm. So
if you ain't going to do nothing else, get your material off.
Get your shit off. Rule number one.
I can't stress that enough. If you ain't going to do nothing else, get your material off. You feel me? Not the crowd fucking with you. And you know what I'm saying? They reaction and you hear them, you know what I'm saying? You look around, you seeing them false faces.
The little scrunch
face.
You
feel me? That'll add to your energy. It'll make you feel better, and you'll start, you know what I'm saying, get more loose and get more lax and shit, and that'll help. You know? If not, it can bring you down. But say it with me, Stackz.
Get your shit off.
For real.
Get shit off.
I was at a battle last week. Man, this nigga, they said, battle to the left, introduce yourself. This nigga said, I don't need no introduction. I'm thinking he's gonna come in and murk
God
shit.
Body.
This nigga got 3 bars in, and I ain't hearing no more bars. The nigga just froze.
He gonna have that God Body introduction, and then
I'm like, nah, nigga. I wouldn't introduce myself neither. He has the right idea. I wouldn't have told nobody my fucking name behind that shit.
No, bro, I would have changed my identity. I would have deleted all my social accounts, changed my identity, bro. Dreads. But okay too, so like to get on the concept of the show, like speaking of battle rap, now one of the things you know, I'm gonna repeat to y'all, the show is mainly about how to be lyrical while remaining, you know, while sounding good and pleasing the people's ears.
Right.
So one thing I noticed, I know you do it with your music, but we ain't talking about your music too much right now. So, but we can add that in there a little bit. But how are you able? Okay, from my perspective, I haven't jumped in the ring before, so I'm asking a lot of questions I want to know too. Some battle rappers, like you, like they can rap, they're good, but they just don't be pleasing to the ears, or they style get dry throughout round 1, 2, and 3. How do you know, you're not giving up too much sauce, you know, because you don't want your adversaries listening, but just give me a little basic tips on like how do you stay lyrical but make it sound good throughout 3 rounds?
You thinking on battle?
Yeah,
on battle rap?
Yeah, battle. Oh, and even that, on battle rap.
How do I remain lyrical while still sounding seasoned to the ear?
And not getting dry round after round, because that's hard to do. Some people's style, I like the first round, and each round it dries down. Yours don't seem to do that to me.
That's 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 a good fucking question,
Well, now I'm your
and
therapist.
it's a
Now,
hard question
now
to
I'm your
answer.
therapist. My therapist.
It's a hard question to answer because, like, you know me, I don't really have like a formula to what I do, so
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to tell you how I do it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I just rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how I do it. Like I'm just doing me. Like it's just me.
Well, let's figure out. Now this is my rap therapist, hosted
Like
by
I
Eric
mean,
Stacks.
I guess I kind of I hate to keep using these analogies, but I compare it to fighting,
Mm-hmm.
like UFC, boxing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, if I come out there and I'm just coming in there swinging haymakers, because a lot of people say they wish I punched more.
Yeah, haymakers,
But like
aka
if I just come out
punchlines
there
for you
swinging
guys.
swinging haymakers, right? If I come out there swinging haymakers, then they're like a lot of them will hit, but a lot of them will miss. Kind of like Wayne. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Wayne was in his prime, he had so many punchlines throughout the song that like 4 or 5 times you'll hear a punchline and be like, I mean, it makes sense, but that was stupid. Like he could have kept that.
And speaking of the fighting
You
too,
know what I'm
like you
saying?
said, when you come out haymaker, and I feel like you might get away with a lot of low tier people, but what about that guy that can weather the storm? You know what I mean? So I do salute
Yeah.
you with the haymakers.
Yeah, not
I know.
not only the guy that can weather the storm, but what about the guy that can dance around you like Ali?
Uh huh.
Or what about the guy that got defense like Floyd? You know what I'm saying?
Uh
That
huh.
shit you can't you swinging but you ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or what about that guy that punched just as good as you?
Yeah.
So now what?
Do you think your balanced like approach, like your overall approach, kind of unknowingly, because you said you don't consciously know how you do it, but do you think it contributes to just like your the way you write music, like your philosophy on music? Do you think it
Yeah,
kind of
most
transitioned
most
over?
most definitely, because I write music the same way. Like
Uh
I
huh.
like to have a balance of everything. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a good beat. I want to have a nice hook. I
Mm-hmm.
want it to be catchy, but I don't want to just get on the song. I don't want it to be catchy to the point where I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, just pleasing the crowd
You
too
know
much,
what I'm
but you
saying?
missing punches, but you doing flashy spin
Yeah,
kicks,
you
but
know
you
what I'm saying?
missing.
I like I got standards for myself.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I catch myself when I listen to my music back. I hear myself saying some shit that at the moment when I said it, it was so catchy that I recorded it. But now when I listen to it, I'm like, bro, I hate that bar. I shouldn't have said that shit.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely carried over. It definitely did.
Yeah, I personally
And
think that's a large
I
contribute.
don't know how well that attributes or because I mean I guess I haven't really been that successful in the music. Not as successful as I want to be,
Uh
I
huh.
should say. You know, so I guess it may be a downfall that like I'm not trying to ride a wave or do what everybody feel like I should do. Like I want to do my own thing because at the end of the day I want to be happy with the music that I'm
Uh huh.
making.
No, I don't think
You
it's a
know, so
downfall.
maybe me being so stubborn kind of hindered me. But I think on the other side, I think it's helped me. You know what I'm saying? In my current success to get better at shit.
Uh
Like,
huh.
granted,
Yeah.
I'm only facing my third battle. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This is only my third battle. But like I said, I feel like I'm finna cook this next nigga I'm
Yeah, you
going up
sound you going
against.
fast. You sound you
And
moving very
then,
fast at it.
yeah, I'll be 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Doing things the way that I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
don't think it's a
that was
downfall.
why I got into battle rap as opposed to the music because I felt like it allowed me to do what I want to do and be praised for it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. You can be you to like in a certain aspect, 100%. That's why I actually started. One of the reasons I
Yeah.
started. One of the reasons why I even considered doing this, because like I love music, of course. Music is always gonna be my first love, but sometimes I feel a little too creative. I feel like I can get more creativity. You know, other than music, I love helping people, so I feel like this was a nice little medium or whatever. So, but no, as far as you saying you think it's your downfall, no, I don't think it's your downfall, man. Like at the end of the day, I think the music is a lot different. So, it's so many lanes because of the internet. You don't have to necessarily like follow this format. You just have to be. You have to understand though, like okay, if I follow this route 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get this result. But for the most part, bro, it's relatively easy to make a living off music and stuff. But I do think it translated well into like how you approach your battles. Because when I seen your first battle, I was like, man, he looked like he's been doing this for a long time. And okay, but not to go straight too far. How do you okay, you got the punches. You were saying like basically you want to be well-rounded, balanced. How do you first of all, how do you even remember all that? First of all. Do you practice day after day? Like I want
repetition.
So you do it like day after day
Again,
after day, or?
I'm shooting. Man, what day after day? What hour after hour? Minute after minute. I wrote my first round to my next battle. I wrote my first round maybe 4 days ago, and I memorized that shit 2 days.
You was
ago.
right while we was talking on the phone a couple days ago.
I was. I was.
You was there to take conversations and turn them into battles. I'm like, this dude.
Yeah, I was though. But it's repetition. You know what I'm saying? I sit around. My girl watching TV. You feel me? I get up. I go in the front room and I'm just sitting there rapping that shit in my head. Go outside on the porch, smoke a cigarette, and rapping that shit in my head. And I'm walking down the street looking at me like I'm crazy. So I'm standing in my driveway doing gun bars and gun gestures and shit like that. Because, man, I'm working. You feel me? I'm working.
Hey, so what
you know what I'm saying?
It's still... Oh, now just me, like I'm learning because, I never jumped in the ring before. Just hearing your psyche, it's kind of like the way we approach music. It just seems to be on a more steroid kind of, it seems like to just be on steroids because it's obviously longer and you're battling. But it still seems like the chorus, how me and you approach music.
I mean, to be real with you, it's not as hard as you would think.
It's not?
You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, when we create a full song, when you go in the booth and you record your music, are you looking at a paper when you recording that music?
No, I don't really look at paper.
Nah, and you're recording about 4 minutes worth of material with ad-libs and all that type of shit. I only got 3 minutes, no ad-libs. You know what I'm saying? It's like remembering 3 songs with no hook though. I'm just rapping.
Yeah, and then you can pause a little bit too. Like you can laugh. It's not. It don't.
Yeah, and
that
makes it better because I'm not limited to a flow or a cadence.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. That
never. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could do what I want. You know. And I have it like I'll tell my girl like I be rapping in my round so much that my girls know when I'm fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I tell them at random. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think I memorized my rounds. Okay, now up until my battles, since I said I think I memorized my rounds, up until my battles, random times of the day, one of them just walk in like, all right, give me your first. Boom, I got to start rapping my first. If I slip up on a word, she'll know. She's like, go back, say that again. I say it again, and I tighten it up. That's like, you didn't say that at first. I'm like, nah, I fucked up, but I tried to, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Yeah, you never know when you fuck up in a battle, and you got to dance over that shit. You feel me? You can't let them know you fucked up.
That's like we perform.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I practice on. If by chance I slip up, can I smooth my way through that shit so you will never know? She know because she know my round, but you wouldn't know.
So by that being said, too, do you? Okay, I know you're not like the freestyle king, but do having some knowledge of freestyling kind of gives you that little bit of ability to tiptoe over it, or just more?
I think I could. I think I could. I think that's something I'm about to add to my repertoire. I just haven't tried yet because, like I said, I've only had 2 battles. And I hate to lose, so I ain't been trying to take no chances.
Yeah. So
you feel me? Yeah. But that's something I'm going to add to the repertoire because I think rebuttals are very important. Yeah, I think rebuttals are very important, so that's something that I'm planning on adding to my repertoire within my next couple battles.
Yeah, I think that would definitely sharpen up the tool because a lot of battle rappers are predictable, so you can probably like.
I think it's good because you know, growing up with me, you feel me? I got a slick mouth. You know what I'm saying? I got a slick mouth. I can come with a one-liner. That's why I stayed getting in trouble growing up. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I stayed getting my ass whooped.
Because you know how to you know how to like, especially too because you know how to like, you understand the game so much, you can easily catch on to their style. Like in about the second round, and you can kind of rebuttal. So I do think that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but well, that's something that I really think I'm capable. That's something I think I'm really capable of doing. I've just been scared to try it.
Yeah, you know, get a little bit of that.
In my next couple battles. Within my next couple battles, it's something I plan on adding to my repertoire. Because I think that's probably the only thing I don't have. I wouldn't consider it a weakness because how are you going to attack?
Use it.
Yeah. How you going to attack the fact that I can't rebuttal? You know, that's not nothing that you can't attack, especially if I don't try.
Yeah, and I feel like you can. You
But
just don't use it. No one ever even
but
put you in
yeah,
a position to
once
even
I
have to
get
use
it,
it.
that's just once I get it, that's just another gem in my infinity gauntlet. You feel me?
Because ain't nobody even put you in a
That's just
position to even
another
have
gem.
to use it yet. You know what I mean? So I feel like you gotta cook a few more. You know what I mean? Just have it in your back pocket,
Yeah.
just in case. So okay, you were saying basically like you want to add the rebuttals. Okay, I like how you. Now, one thing I was saying, I like how you make it still sound good. So as far as the energy part, let's how do you keep the energy as far as each round after round? Like your energy, is it based off the crowd, or like how do you keep the energy up?
Well, my first battle was only 1 round. My second battle was 3.
Okay, so tell me
So
about
in
the
that
second round.
three rounder, it was just I started feeling myself. I started feeling myself after my first round. They was fucking with my first round so much, and when I was ready to do my second, I'm like, oh, they gonna love this shit. They're like that, they gonna love this shit. And they was loving the second round so much. I'm like, oh, this third is gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? It was just it was all internal. You know what I'm saying? It was all internal. I was feeling myself, and like I move around with the crowd so much because being in these small leagues, like it's not like I'm on a big stage and I'm looking at an audience. It's like the whole audience is surrounding me. I'm in a circle, so I move around. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around in a circle so much, and I'm looking at everybody, and I'm seeing as I'm rapping, they giving me these faces like, that was nasty. You know what I'm saying? They eyes on me, like when I'm getting to a punch, they looking to see, oh, okay, damn, okay, how you gonna come with this? When I hit her like, you know what I'm saying? That make me feel it. When I get their attention like that, when I have their attention and I know that they eyes on me and that, you know what I'm saying, their ears are open and they waiting to hear what I'm gonna say, I love that shit. You feel me? I like that attention because I think I can rap. I feel like I can rap. So when I have someone that wants to listen, I feel like I can rap. I think I can rap. So when I have someone that wants to listen to me rap, I love that shit. There's nothing more that I like to do than show off some shit that I'm good at.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
If I feel like I'm good at it, I want to show that shit off.
So one thing too, I actually preferably love like the rooms that when they surround you, I love the environment. I want to feel you. I want you to feel me, smell me. You know what I mean? Them big stages, they're cool, and you can perform a little more, but it's too cold and distant.
I like small room battles better.
Yeah, even
because I don't like to be cut off. Like I like the reactions. I like when they react. I don't like for them to react to the point where they cut me off. I don't like to be cut off. I want to get through my shit because I can't even go too deep into that. That's gonna tell a lot about my style.
Yeah.
But
Getting off the sauce.
I don't like to be cut off. I like to get through my shit.
He probably listening.
Yeah.
Taking notes. But so is that a real big difference? I know you had like a lot more performances. So had you ever performed in like any close, intimate environments, like as far as music?
Oh yeah. Chief on the north side of Chicago.
Is it?
It was like the stage was down the ground level. Like I was able to move around the crowd and everything. Like I was in the audience. I didn't stay on stage too long. I like that.
So is the as far as performing music in a small with an intimate crowd and battle rap, is it a big difference or what? As far as the energy goes and how you feel and the crowd feeling.
I don't know. I really haven't performed on music in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, even from then, when you first, you know what I mean, even the past.
No, but I'm saying it's hard for me to remember the feeling and compare the feelings because it was a minute ago. But
okay.
to the best that I can though, like I said, it's different. You don't have the music to back you up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And people are not looking to dance, or they're not looking to turn up.
They're looking to critique.
You know what I'm saying? When you performing music, they're not looking to listen to bars. They're looking to turn up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They looking to see if a female gonna shake some ass behind your shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Drink.
Yeah. But when you battle rapping, they want to hear what you got to say. Like I said, you got to be saying something. So yeah, it's different.
Yeah. Like
It's
now that you
different.
see, that's why I'm asking these questions because you giving me perspective for someone that like I can look and clearly tell like yeah, it's you know what I mean. It's different, but now since even the mentality of the people is a lot different too. Because like you said, like when you're doing the music, people looking to shake their ass, pop some bottles, get some women, look nice. When you at battle rap, you put in a hoodie, like it's damn like a fight, like the second closest thing to a
Yeah,
fight.
for real. Yeah, when you performing music, you gotta be up there fresh. You
Uh-huh.
feel me? You gotta be up there branding yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you battle rap, you can come in that bitch in basketball shorts and a white tee.
That's why I can't battle rap. I'm gonna lose automatically. I might be too fly, and I'll just I'm gonna lose automatically.
Right?
And then they got too much of me.
Nah,
You
nah,
mentoring people, you gon' fake Tony
nah.
Robbins, like they gonna give me just they gonna have too much.
Hey, nah, that could be an angle though. That'll be an angle though. You could tell a nigga like, boy, you trash. Like, you should tune in to my show. You need some help, bro. Like, real shit. That could be an
You
angle.
said you trash. You
That'll
should
be an
tune
angle.
in. Yo,
I,
that's
I, I
stupid.
fuck around and use that
You
shit, boy.
got.
You need some help. You need to holler at my bro Eric Stackz.
You said you trash.
Call in the hot 702.5, bro. He can help you. He can give you some pointers. My
Stupid,
nigga,
bro.
real shit.
You gonna say you trash? You should tune in.
That's an angle, bro. You need a mentor?
Oh man.
Holler at my boy.
Oh man, you stupid. You trash. You should tune in. He is a mentor, so I'll take his word. Hey, you stupid.
Yeah,
That's why
shit,
you
that's
built
an
for.
angle,
That's why you
nigga.
built for. You see how quick you making angles, like.
Real
Oh
shit, you can
man.
make an angle out of anything.
Oh, I'm gonna start critiquing his rounds. Like, wait, stop, bro. Say it like this. That'll hit me harder. Like, start critiquing it. Stop him. Like, no, bro. Say it like
Hey,
this.
real shit.
It'll hurt more.
Hey, that'll be a cold rebuttal. That'll be a cold ass rebuttal. Like a nigga say some raw ass shit. Like in your mind, you know it's wrong, but the crowd didn't react to it,
Uh-huh.
and then you rebuttal. Like if you had said it like this, and that, you probably would have hit me harder.
Yeah.
Some. But it's time. That should be cold. Hey, that's gonna be wrong. I ain't just doing your dumb
Oh, you just gave
ass.
me a whole little angle. I'm gonna keep this saved in the back pocket. I'm ready to jump in the ring.
You automatically got 30. He just screwed you, nigga. He just taught you how to beat him, and you still ain't beat him.
Oh, you see, he just taught you how to beat him, and you still didn't beat him.
He gave you the keys, nigga. You still couldn't open the door.
Hey, that's stupid. That's stupid, bro. But yeah, man. Like a lot of respect, though, man. Like getting in that ring is different. You like what I like about this show too. I learn a lot too. So you give me a lot of perspective. Like even I like how you put on the fact that like when you doing music, people ready to dance, boom, boom, boom. But when you in the ring, bro, it's different, man. It's raw. You ain't got no clothes. You can't hide behind no clothes. You can't hide behind no shades. You
Yeah.
can't hide behind no
Like
beat.
another thing I equated to,
That gang
I
activity
equated to,
borderline.
I equated to like being an artist and making music is like playing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fall into a system. If you on that team and you're not falling into that system, you're not gonna look good.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to get the shots that you want. You're not going to get the open shots that you want because you're not playing in that system. You fucking up the machine. But in street ball, it's freelance. Everybody just doing it. If you get the ball in your hands, you got your time to shine. You feel me? Do your thing, nigga.
Yeah,
that ISO ball in, you feel me? So, yeah, show off your crossovers, you know what I'm saying? Get to the lane, do some freaky shit. If it hit, it hit. If it don't, it don't. You feel me? I ain't playing for no championship.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a little more cutthroat. It's kind of like for self more so. And the crowd is your whole intent is to look good to please the crowd. So yeah, that do.
Yeah, it's more raw. It's more raw.
That's probably why it fits you too. Cause, I think that's why it fits you too. Your personality more naturally, because that's just how you is as a person. Like you're more raw. You have a more raw approach. Like you said too. You sometimes you just think of stuff just last minute and go with it. You know what I mean? Not to say that I couldn't do battle rap, but I'll have to get in the battle rap mode. I'm a little more of a structured kind of person. So I think that's why I fit you.
Yeah, you think too hard.
Yeah, I'm more of a
You'll be a good person to have in my circle.
Yeah, I'm more the strategic kind of guy. Like, so I'll have to get more in the mode. I feel like you're built for it. You know what I mean? You're built for it. So yeah. You better cook, homie. You better cook him, bro.
But that just mean that, you know what I'm saying, eventually we can have both of these bitches on lock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got the streets and you got the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In the streets.
I don't want 'em.
Yeah, I do think too. Honestly, too, with the battle rap, I think the more you build a fan base with it, it's definitely gonna leak over to your music too. So totally, don't totally like skip the music. Because even from my position now, like a lot of my fans that probably only like me for this start to leak over to my music too. So don't ditch the music. You still got it, man. Just if battle rap working, get your fan base from there. Let it leak over to the music, and vice versa. Some of your music fans.
Yeah, a lot of these battle rap niggas that I battle with or that I be around don't even know I make music. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit, and then when I get to that point where, like, I'm like, all right, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
My name is almost where I want it to be. Boom, I'm gonna drop a track.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure some of my rap mentor fans don't really. I'm pretty sure the newer ones don't know I do music. But as long as you, at the end of the day, man, I'm a firm believer. This is a new era. Like, it's about building a brand. Just one product is not enough to me. I think just being a rapper or just being one thing is dated. For anyone that's coming up next, I think it's dated. Half of the top artists
It's real, especially with these 360 deals and shit.
Yeah, I think it's dated. Yeah, even
you gotta be able to do a lot.
Yeah, that's
even if you get on, you ain't gonna make no money unless you're doing something else.
I was talking to one of my guys about that recently, and I was telling him, like, at the end of the day, if you gotta do more than just your you just rap or whatever, because like you said, even if you do want to go major, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna sign you to a 360. I used to think 360s was evil. Honestly, it's not. It just depends on. It's a case by case depending on the artist. Like, honestly, right now, if you ain't got no leverage, you're gonna have to sign a 360. You feel me? It's about whatever's the best situation for you or whatever. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. I gotta have you next time you come out here, man. Let me know like a week in advance. I want you here, like, personally. I want the people to see you. So we finna wrap this up pretty soon. Tell them but before we go, tell them where to find you at again, and tell them where your battle. Matter of fact, we already told them that. Tell you where your battle gonna be at, and give them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my battle's gonna be in Louisville, Kentucky, at a new venue. Ooh, shit. I don't forgot the name. Hold on. The venue brand new, man. My bad. Let me find it real quick.
That venue.
The new venue called Off Safety Venue in Louisville, Kentucky. 4301 West Market Street. Okay. $10 admission. I'll be battling some nigga named Yeezy. I don't know that nigga, but I'ma smoke that nigga, you feel me? All they did was send me a picture in the manila folder. So the hitman on his way to kill him.
They sent you that gray picture? You know that picture when they be looking?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The gray.
Yeah, the surveillance picture. I might have John Wick and shit.
The surveillance picture, yeah. So tell her where to find you at one more time, like your main social medias and stuff, man. I definitely want to check you out, bro.
You can find me on Snapchat at Yvltony. Instagram, OMG_ Stackz, THATS_ Tony, and I'm on Facebook, Bullaflef, BOOLEH space FLAIR, like the nature boy.
Yeah, woo. Yeah, but I'm glad to have you, man. Glad to have you, man. Like, I'm glad to have you, man. Like, much love. Like, you better cook that. You better cook them for me, man. You better serve them up on the dish.
All right, bro. Hit me up when you get some time, nigga.
All right. You're looking out, bro.
So we can, you know what I'm saying, talk for real.
All right.
Let you hear these rounds.
Yeah, you got it.
Frequent.
All right. Frequent.